That's funny. Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing the horror film Get Out, which was written and directed by Jordan Peele. The film follows a young black man named Chris, who is on the way to meet the parents of his girlfriend Rose, but they don't know he's black, and Chris finds it awkward, but Rose assures him that it'll be okay. But when he gets there, Chris realises everyone's acting a little strange, and as the plot unfolds, you soon realise why. I really enjoyed this film. It's been described as a post-racial satire, which you can clearly see is true whilst watching the film, as the parents go out of their way to prove they aren't racist by saying things to Chris like,
By the way, I would have voted for Obama for a third term if I could. Best president in my lifetime, hands down.
and a lot of humour comes from this, but the further into the film you get, the more you begin to realise their reasons for doing this are sinister. Also, the reason it works so well at revealing what's going on, whilst also staying scary, is because the horrifying truth is actually very believable. The movie takes influence from all kinds of horror works. For example, The Shining, as Chris is shown around the house similar to the scene in The Shining when Wendy Torrance is shown around the Overlook. But although it is inspired by scenes like this, it does manage to stay almost entirely original. The cinematography in the film is very striking too. It allows you to get a sense of space in the home that later on begins to feel tiny and claustrophobic. The lighting of the movie also changes, as it starts off very bright and sunny, but as the tone of the movie gets darker, so does the lighting itself. The acting is a standout in the film too. Daniel Kaluuya kills it in his role as Chris. You can really understand how he is feeling just through the subtle facial expressions. Also, in scenes of him trying to act polite, you can tell what he really thinks about what people are saying.
Best president in my lifetime. Best president in my lifetime.
His relationship with Rose is very believable. Obviously that is also to Alison Wilson's credit, who is very good in the film. She has some extremely interesting scenes later on in the film which have you on the edge of your seat. Here is a dramatic recreation of me watching the movie. Wow, this is really good. That was a dramatic recreation of me watching the movie. Lil Ray Howery plays the comic relief in the film and is actually excellent in the role. He's Chris's best friend and sort of acts as the audience voice as he keeps warning Chris that something bad is going on. The dialogue in the film is superb. It flows perfectly, and when you get an info about the plot, it feels just like natural conversation and not like it's forced in there so you understand what's happening. And even if it was just saying what's happening, that would still be thoroughly entertaining, as the plot is an amazingly crafted piece of work with interesting characters that all change in some way throughout the film. I think Get Out is a great horror satire with good writing and cinematography, plus interesting characters which are all acted brilliantly. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Subscribe if you like, and stay frosty.